Hello, my lovely people, and welcome back. As you see, the title of the video, I get a lot of requests about inspections. So I said, why not? Today, you know what I'm saying, they calling for bad weather, so that was one reason why I felt like it was very important for me to make this video about inspections, because with the inspections, you always wonder what type of inspections that you possibly could do. So I have my computer screen put up in front of me, so if you see my eyes going up and down and you see Mia in the background, she got to be in the camera all the time, and my daughter, my lovely daughter over there too, she got a YouTube channel, y'all. But anyhow, so just get into it, okay? So I gotta be real with my people. I gotta tell you like it is, right? So there is this bad weather. There is a bad storm coming this way, right? So as an inspector, we are still required to go out and perform or conduct our inspections, okay? So let me not try to get all over the place and try to stay on topic. So field inspection. How did I get started in field inspections? Well, I just wanted to make some extra money, and I wanted something that didn't require me to go back and get a associate's degree at a university, or something that didn't cost me to invest a lot of money into training or in materials. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I became a field inspector, right? So you ask, like, okay, so what all do you do, Nikki? Okay, so the field inspections that I do, I talk about a lot on my channel, but there are tons and tons and tons of field inspections that you can do. The number one I like to do are letter drops. Letter drops are mainly, they're very important though. Don't take it for granted, because it's considered a letter drop. A letter drop carries a lot of valuable information. A lot of times these are letters for people who may be behind on their mortgage. The lender is trying to reach out to them before they go on foreclosure, try to work out some arrangements with them. Also, sometimes these letters are for people who have purchased automobiles with particular lenders. The lenders are trying to reach out to the particular customer to see, they notice that they've fallen behind on their payments, and they're just trying to reach out to the customer and just let them know, we're aware that you're behind. Is there anything that we could possibly help you do? And you said, well, Nikki, how you know that? Because the letters are emailed to us. When we sign up for these particular companies, we are independent contractors, but therefore we have a higher level for confidentialities, right? So I would not tell you, if me and you were talking, just to say, and I got a letter in regards to one of your family members, I would not tell you, oh yeah, your auntie and them got a letter saying they behind on their mortgage payment. That's not what we do. That's not what we do. I hold this just as high regards as I hold it being a notary public. So as a field inspector, you do have high expectations and high regards to being a field inspector, okay? So like I said, that's one part of the field inspections that I do. I'd like to do the letter drops. I also like to do the house inspections. Now, the house inspections that I do, I don't have to have anything to measure the roofs, measure the walls, none of that. Now, some companies do require you to do that. And some companies, Nicole, can you stop tapping your phone? I can hear that. Lord, y'all. I'm not editing this video. I'm going to put it out here. So some companies ask that you go inside and take pictures. Now, I do it on vacant, abandoned buildings. I don't do it with occupied buildings where I have to go in and take pictures of the insides when they're there. Now, it's tons and tons of inspections that you can do. I've done inspections for where there commercial buildings that were no longer up and running. Companies, the mortgage company, the lender wanted us to come out and take pictures of how the building's still standing. They needed, some boots on the ground to come back and report to them how the buildings look. So, like I said, all the companies I work for, mainly you sign up easily. You sign up. I do have an Aspen account, background check. So I can do property preservation. I know someone asked me about property preservation. I will tell you, best bet is just Google property preservation and go down that rabbit hole. I like to do simple things now. And when I mean simple things, I mean like lock change, just to go by and see if the property needs grass cut. Real, I mean, when I tell you real simple thing, it's so simple, I can't even really name it off the top of my head. I'm just being straight up and being honest with you. I like real simple things. I don't like things that's overcomplicated. You understand what I'm saying? So the requirements to get into field inspection, it's not that hard. I ain't gonna say it's not that serious. I do take that back. They do want you to have a high school diploma or a GED, for which I have a GED, okay? And some positions do require for you to have a college degree, for which that's cool. If that's what you want to further your education and do more extensive type field inspections, go for it. I'm not knocking you, but that's just not what I wanted to do. Because with the education and experience that I have, I can still make six figures a year and plus, okay? So they also ask that, excuse me, once you get started, if you have any previous experience. That's one reason I think, my opinion, why they like to hire a lot of notaries, because of our ethics that we carry. We have higher moral grounds, so we know that we're gonna go into these premises and properties and not tear up the place, not rob the place. So I think that's one reason why they try to, that put like what they're looking for, like as notaries. But you don't have to be a notary, so don't go out and get your notary thinking that you're gonna automatically land a field inspection job, because that's not guaranteed. I know nothing's in life guaranteed, but I'm just saying, a lot of times that's why you hear a lot of notaries that do add incorporate field inspections in their business, in their side hustle, in their money grab. You know what I'm saying? So you do sometimes require some type of certifications. All the certifications I've ever done, they've years and years gone. I don't even know where those papers are, to be honest with you. But sometimes programs, businesses, companies ask that you do their particular certifications in their portals, and once you complete it, pass a passing score grade, you get a certificate, and you proving that you can read and comprehend. And then if you use that knowledge in the field, then cadoodles to you, padoodles, however you say it, to you. But I don't have any special certifications. But like I say, in more invasive inspections, you would need those type of certifications. Just for example, me and my daughter went out looking at some property, and we noticed black mold. Now, she's never seen black mold before, but because I've had training, and also I dibble and dabble a little bit of real estate wholesaling, I know things to look out for. Like if I see black mold, I already know it's gonna be costly, and it's not an easy fix. Especially you have to look at where it at, because when you start busting open, start flying in the air, it's a lot. If you know about black mold, comment down below. Black mold ain't nothing to play with, okay? Comment down below that you know black mold ain't nothing to play with. Skills, of course, you have to be able to pay good attention to detail. I'm not the best, but I am good. I know when I have take particular jobs, what's required of me, and I do fulfill those requirements. Strong communication skills. A lot of times they want you to repeat, write what you saw, what you've seen, and sometimes you have to do that. This is way before ChatGPT came out, so you have to be able to communicate what you saw visually. If you saw a white car there, beside that white car was a green car, beside that green car there was a yellow ladder. You know what I'm saying? They want you to visualize what you saw. They want you to be able to visualize and say, okay, just by looking at it, that you can comprehend that that place is vacant. If it's occupied, like if you see, like the holiday just passed was on Christmas. If people still got Christmas lights on, 9 out of 10, it's still occupied. But if you don't see Christmas lights, so like I said, you don't have to have the most, education possible, but you do have to have like great attention to detail, strong communication skills, and the basic computer skills. Because some things you do have to do on the computer, like print your documents. Now I know you can do with your phone, you can do wireless print with your phone and everything. Excuse me, but some things you just need to do on your computer. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things, to have a education, have a GED, experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of times they look for notaries. Certifications, you don't have to have certification unless you want to do more extensive field inspection type work. um yeah, so that's pretty much that. I've been doing it for several years now, and I do like it. I have some inspections. Matter of fact, I need to um, try to work into my schedule. How do I do all this? I don't know. To be honest with you, I have two work from home jobs. I have notary appointments. Matter of fact, I'm going to a notary appointment tonight. And I have two field inspections in my um, arsenal that I need to do. I guess that's the right word for it. I don't know what the right word for it is, but yeah, I have two field inspections that I need to do. So yeah, there's different field inspections companies. Like I said, you have to apply, and once you get hired, to see what's a good fit for you. Some are not a good fit. People are like, oh, that one pay this and that pay. If you pay $1, you need to make $1. You know what I'm saying? The way people getting laid off, a lot of people gonna be flooding into whatever the low to barrier to entry type jobs they can find. And some of these companies they just need someone to go out and drive and take pictures on their cell phone and report back to them. Like for real. So all these people laying off their jobs, this ain't the time necessarily to be all picky about what you will and what you won't do. But that's just my opinion. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I use a safety vest. I bought my safety vest off of Amazon. Later, the $1.25 store. Before it became a $1.25 store, there was a dollar store. I found safety vests in there and the hats. So when I had the hats, the orange hats, I don't have one close by me, but when I had the orange and the little yellow hat, the yellow, the yellow line, the reflector line, I had a hat. I would do that when I did GoPuff. If you go back to some of my GoPuff videos, you might see me wearing that hat because at night I do GoPuff. Because GoPuff, that's when you would make more money in my market. So I would wear that. So people know it's me if they see me walking through their yards and through apartment complexes. They know that I was there for a particular reason, not just some lady walking carrying bags. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looks suspicious, but let's get back on track. So yeah, you just taking pictures of whatever the company may need you to take pictures of. They want you to. Some of them have a GPS in their apps that ping pong, saying that you were there. So they want to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do, point blank period. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that this video has helped you all. You can always look on LinkedIn to see, type in field inspector, and go down that rabbit hole to get started. That's one place I would tell you to look into. If you're thinking about becoming a field inspector, look on LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times those are ghost jobs. I'm just being honest with you. But to get you started on where to do your research, go on LinkedIn, and then you can start going and seeing those companies. Then you start knowing how to narrow down your research and find out which companies that that's hiring, and then you have to go to what companies are hiring in your area. So also another place that you can join is the American Association of Home Inspectors. I'm not part of them and I'm not affiliated with them, but that's something that you can do if you really want to up your game and really get into this. If you get into this like, look, Nick, I want to up this. I don't want to just take pictures. I want to really get into the inspection part of this business. That's an organization that you can join and look up in your area. Also, another one's American Association of Building Inspectors. That sounds very interesting. That's something else that you can look into if you want to, like I say, up your game into this inspection world and just dive head first. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very rewarding field. It's something that I enjoy doing. I've been doing it for years now. I just haven't talked about it on YouTube, but it's a lot of things I don't talk about on YouTube. But I'm starting to open myself up, make myself vulnerable, and share with you all the ways that I make money. And sometimes you may not see me on here. I've done bulk editing, if that makes sense, bulk uploads. So I try to do at least 3 videos a day. Sometimes those videos, I create them all in one day. If y'all see here at this part of the video, give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. If you're still here watching at this timestamp of the video, give me a thumbs up. But yeah, I do bulk create videos. So like I said, to give myself, so I won't get overwhelmed in creating a whole bunch of videos every day, I do create multiple videos in one day. So it's according on when you see this video, if the weather has come and gone, the president just got elected, so we can make another video about that. And yeah, so thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you're interested in becoming a field inspector, you can do this. I do it, you can do it.